There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real, and you found him.
And there's no more room in hell. The dead will walk here.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
Welcome back to Ghost Frickin'
Talking.
That's right, you've reached Ghost Frickin' Talking, your paranormal podcast. Unlike any other paranormal podcast you listen to.
Exactly, very not, yeah.
I am your humble host. My name is Nick.
I'm Trent.
And I am Nessie.
Nessie is in the Spread Shop newsroom.
I am.
Unofficially sponsored by Spread Shop because we actually have a Spread Shop, and if you guys want some Ghost Frickin' Talking merch, that's where you will buy it, is go to Spread Shop, Ghost Frickin' Talking. Check us out, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that link below our YouTube, what is it, comment section, or details? What do they call it?
The link below.
Yeah, the link below, but it's like, it's something. It's like details or something. I don't know. So, some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, the details.
But speaking of details, we are right now doing the 31 days of Halloween, where we bring you a new podcast each day for the 31 days of October. And today's podcast, we are going to be talking the Ouija Board. Ouija. This is something near and dear to my heart. Because if you guys have been listening to the podcast before, I am a collector of used Ouija boards.
I call them Ouija boards.
Ouija, but it's Ouija. Ouija is the
Ouija board.
The Ouija board. But you know, everyone. There goes the
tomato,
dog.
Tomato.
Yep, there's the dog. So if you guys are playing our drinking game at home, take a drink. The dog just barked.
Yeah.
All right. So the Ouija board. Have you guys ever really played with the Ouija board?
I was never allowed to play with the Ouija boards.
Oh yeah, because your mom.
You're still a kid.
Nah, I'm a big boy.
I never really played the Ouija board as a kid, and never had friends that were kind of like into that kind of stuff. I remember doing it like one night over at my sister's house. She had a Ouija board, and you know, of course, you know, it's just
messing around.
Just messing around.
Yeah, I mean, I had one too, and you know, we'd like go in the basement and turn off all the lights and light some candles and pretend we're doing something, but we had no.
No, she does satanic rituals.
Yeah, we had no idea what we were doing.
She did
yeah, so was it spin
Nothing
was it spin the
happened.
bottle or was it Ouija board?
Both.
Yeah, no. And was it 10 seconds in heaven?
7 minutes in heaven.
7 minutes in heaven where you get
10 seconds? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, because your girlfriend's got 10 seconds stuck in my head.
That sounded bad. That sounded bad.
But yes, one of these little parlor games. You know, you find the Ouija board in the toy section at your Walmart or Target.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm pretty sure it's found at like Toys R Us or something like that.
So if you guys are looking for that special toy to get your boy or girl, just hop on into the toy section at your local store
and get a Ouija board.
Get yourself a Ouija board and let them talk to demons.
Yeah.
Is that what you talk to?
Demons? And
I don't have
people.
any friends, so I have.
Well, they say that the Ouija boards are. I keep calling it Ouija because it's fun to say it like that. The Ouija boards are said to be portals to the devil itself, demons. It will release demons into your soul, into your body. They say that because The Exorcist was based off of a true story, but they took some liberties and made it into like a Hollywood flick, right?
Of course.
But they say that the reason why the little kid got possessed was because he was playing a Ouija board with his grandmother. And they think a demon came through the board and possessed him.
Weird. So what makes the board so special?
So is it the board or is it the planchette?
Well, it's just that. It's just anything, They say that anything can basically be a portal. You could... there was a thing that went on for a little while where you put two pencils on top of each other and they were crossing.
Oh, and that was a thing.
Then you would have like 4 or 5 different answers, or yes or no. Right?
Yeah,
yes or no.
Yes or no.
The pencil, you would ask a question and the pencil would spin on it. And basically you're talking to spirits that way. We open up portals when we're talking through the spirit box. That's another way of opening.
Did you hear that?
I heard something over there, but there's a cat, I think.
No.
The other cat?
I don't know what the other cat's. No, other cat's right there.
Yeah, he's over there.
Oh.
Oh, there
that
you go.
Was something.
So we have a ghost sighting already in our Ouija. Maybe it's the ghost of the Ouija boards because, like I said, I collect used ones.
Yeah.
At secondhand stores like your Goodwill. We have Hidden Treasures. It's kind of like a secondhand store here in town. And you never know if these are supposed portals.
Yeah.
You have to open a door and then you have to close the door when you're done. And do people really know how to close the door when they're done?
Mom didn't.
So it just leaves it open because he's talking about the story with his mom. Basically, she was playing the Ouija board with her friend, and shit started happening, and they just kind of tossed the board out, and they never closed it. So, there's always been that thinking behind my head, with the activity and stuff that we've had, whether, it was tied to her, and whether it tied to her while using the board.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever try and do anything to, get rid of it?
No.
No,
because she was pretty much shut down on not wanting any way to close it like that. Because you would have to have that board.
Yeah, you have to have that specific board,
So
right?
you have to close that board to get that demon off of you, unless you get some priest or exorcist or. I don't know.
It's like in the news, like in the phone book or something like that. It's just like, oh, you got to call this guy.
Possessed by demons. Call Peter.
But the Ouija board, also known as a spirit board or talking board, is a flat board marked with letters of the alphabet, the numbers 0 through 9, the words yes, no, and occasionally hello, and goodbye, along with various symbols and graphics. It uses a planchette, a small heart-shaped piece of wood or plastic, as a movable indicator to spell out messages during a seance. Participants place their fingers on the planchette and it is moved about on the board to spell out the words. Ouija is a trademark of Hasbro. So like I said...
freaking Hasbro.
So it's like, okay, we're going to open up this portal of the demons. By Hasbro.
Right. Like a rainbow in the background. Right? Yeah.
It's like one of the commercials, like with Barbie trying to summon demons with the Ouija board.
Yeah. So I think Barbie's Mattel, isn't it?
Oh wait, yeah.
Get your
What's Hasbro again? What does Hasbro have?
It seems like
what toys?
I don't know. Spiritualists believe that the dead were able to contact the living and reportedly used a talking board very similar to a modern Ouija board at their camps in Ohio in 1886 to enable faster communication with spirits. Following its commercial introduction by businessman Elijah Bond on July 1st, 1890, the Ouija board was regarded as an innocent parlor game, unrelated to the cult until American spiritualist Pearl Curran popularized its use during the World War I. Paranormal and supernatural beliefs associated with Ouija have been criticized by the scientific community because basically, this is what the scientific community is saying. The reason why the planchette moves on the board is by muscle spasms in your fingers.
Okay.
If you're sitting there, even though, I know that if you get like 3 or 4 people with their hands on that planchette, someone's gonna fuck around with the rest of the group, right?
Well, yeah.
Unless you have 4 people that are like hardcore.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Not fuck around and see if this really happens.
But then, do you really wonder if it's one of them if something happens?
See,
that's
always,
are you always questioning that?
That's always the thing, because people lie, right? So who's to say that they weren't trying to do it?
Right.
Okay, but I would if anyone's down to do it, I'm down to do it. I wouldn't lie. I really want to see if it works, bro.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll throw in an episode where we're going to play around with the Ouija board because, like you said, you've never played with it.
No, because I was always not allowed to.
We actually had this board out last year when Kevin and Reed and all them came together for Brickworld Chicago.
Yeah.
And we used it here on the table. And we had 4 people touching it, and it didn't move. But you could feel like a little bit of like electricity going through your hands a little bit.
Yeah, because everyone's exerting energy from their hands onto that object.
So everyone's just patiently with their fingers on it. It's like, okay, did it move? Did it move? Like, wait, did you move it?
It moved.
Yeah. But when we were watching The Conjuring House, which big news on that. We'll save that for our Saturday big show, big announcement for The Conjuring House.
All right.
But where the fuck was I going with this? When we were watching The Conjuring House, and they were using the Ouija board, and they were flying all over that board like something was happening.
Yeah, that was just theatrical.
And then the next day they apologized for that because
it,
they were just
they felt like they had to give the viewers something.
Yeah,
because people were bitching.
Yeah. So it's always up to question whether this stuff is real. There was a show I caught on Amazon Prime. It was these paranormal researchers, right? But they were going to debunk the Ouija board. They got set up in all these different places, these most haunted places, like 3 different countries around the world that they went and did the Ouija board at. And they sat there, both guys, with their fingers on the planchette, and it never moved at all at any of these places.
Wow.
So, and these, they were sitting in like the old Hellfire Club over in like England area, where it's been said that's where the devil makes his home at.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, Ghost Adventures did that. It was a pretty cool episode.
But the board never, planchette never moved. So they're like, is this garbage?
Right, because if it would move, you think it would move at one of those places.
But they say, though, when you do get it to start talking, there is a demon that is very commonly tied to the Ouija board. And, they say it's bad to even just talk the name of the demons because basically talking about it is giving it attention. And they're going to be like, somebody call my name. But his name is the Zozo Demon. And basically, Zozo, if you look at the board, Z is on one end, O is on the other.
Yep.
So basically, if you take it and go along the letters like that, it's kind of like a rainbow effect.
Yeah.
They call it the rainbow effect because it'll go Z, O, Z.
Why can't it be Mama?
Yeah, well, I guess it could be Mama.
Yeah, why can't it be Mama?
It feels so much nicer if it was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not as cool as sounding as Zozo. But for Zozo is a fallen angel banished from heaven eons ago by God. He is rumored to have been the demon who possessed Ronald Doe when the boy used a Ouija board. That is the Exorcist kid. So they're saying that the kid was possessed by the Zozo demon.
Okay.
By using the board. Zozo is often said to mimic the voices of the dead who the user of the Ouija board wishes to talk to. So basically, he's fucking with you.
Mimicking.
Yeah. He is a cruel, sadistic demon who likes preying on people's insecurities and fears. He often delights in telling them they will die soon and is often brutally misogynistic. That means he's not into chicks. Is that what it is? Misogynistic? That's a big word. I'm referring to the newsroom.
It's okay. We got this.
He just has like the stereotypical like male point of view. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah. So Zozo basically tells you to get your ass into the kitchen and make them a sandwich.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get to getting those dishes done, lady.
Bitch, yep. Get those dishes done.
He loves to pretend he is other spirits, oftentimes pretending that he is 3 different spirits all at once. So, yeah, he's
multiple personality.
He's multiple personality. Zozo loves watching the victim squirm with confusion. Oftentimes, he takes pleasure when one gullible human believes his lies. Zozo is very sadistic and loves watching friends fall over his lies. So basically, Zozo will prey on. If you're sitting around a bunch of friends, Zozo will make it happen, and friends will go after each other. So there's the dog. So take a shot. Whoever you've probably been hearing her whining over here as it is.
It's because of the cat, bro.
But it says here possible encounters with Zozo. 1951 was the Roland Doe, the Exorcist kid. In 1972 in Los Angeles, a mother named Doris used a Ouija board and found herself haunted by a dark entity which sought her and her family harm. I actually seen, this was an episode on hauntings or something like that. Mm-hmm. And basically, I believe this kid brought this Ouija board into the house, and they tried to get rid of it multiple times, and all of a sudden the Ouija board would just keep popping up back into
come back.
Yeah, would just come out of nowhere. In 1977, they're saying that Enfield poltergeist in Enfield, England, where a family got plagued by a malevolent force. But I don't, because that was the basis behind The Conjuring 2. I don't think that they went into saying that those girls used a Ouija board or anything.
I don't know.
When the old man was,
the crooked man.
They had the crooked man, but the main guy was.
But that's what I've always called him, as crooked
old
man.
Man is like,
I died in my own shit.
Something Wilkins.
Yeah, my name's Bill Wilkins.
Oh yeah,
and I'm 94 years old, and I died in my own shit.
Yeah.
And in 2012, Tombstone, Nevada, a small group of soldiers were off duty and decided to mess about with a Ouija board just for fun. They made contact with an alleged spirit who told them he had died in Tombstone. On the way back, one of the men got possessed and almost killed the others in a car crash before the demon left him as he regained consciousness.
Weird.
Interesting.
So, the Ouija board, I don't know what kind of drive I have that I have to collect them, but I feel a pull to them.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that it works. I did a experiment with when they had the Conjuring House thing going on.
Yeah.
They wanted people to join them and to using the Ouija board at the same time they were. Mm-hmm. And of course, their Ouija boards are flying all over the place like fucking Seabiscuit, right? But, I'm standing here and I feel like the table vibrate a little bit, but it could have been, a truck going down the street or whatnot.
Yeah.
But what was weird is that I had a K2 meter set up and they had K2 meters set up as well. So if, things were happening, the K2 meter would go off like something was there, like a spirit was there. Well, when their K2 meters would go off, mine would go off as well. So
coincidence or not?
Well, here's my thinking is, when somebody's messing with a Ouija board like that, is it signaling through any kind of like waves or
the ether.
The ether,
Oh, yeah.
you know that level between.
It's like a cell
life and
phone.
death.
It's calling people, calling the different boards.
Yeah. But then again, you would think that K2 meters would go off all the time then, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was an experiment though, and if you guys want to see that is actually on our YouTube channel. You can go and check that. That one's actually, I think, our highest viewed video on the YouTube channel. So you guys want to go and check that one out. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to sit down. Don't tell your mom we're doing it.
Why would I tell mom? She's gonna kill me if.
Because you're a mama's
She
boy.
doesn't watch
I'm
this.
not a mama's boy, bro. I am not a mama's boy.
I don't think she really watches this. Otherwise, she probably would have said something along the line about, you guys talk some filthy stuff here. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to check that out. But if you guys want to check something else out, you guys need to go and give our buddy Mr. Hinkle Draw some love.
Yeah.
He has awesome Halloween themed stickers out right now in his Etsy shop. His Etsy shop, Mr. Hinkle Draws. Go there and order yourself some awesome Halloween themed stickers. He's got Frankenstein's monster. He's got Bride of Frankenstein.
Freddy, Jason, Mike. No, not Michael.
They got Billy, the
Billy
puppet from
Billy.
Saw.
Yeah. I love that one. That was cool.
Speaking of Exorcist, Reagan from The Exorcist
Yep.
is on there as well.
That's true.
So, and that is, out of the 10, that is the best looking one out of all 10. I'm like looking around
Is that
to
one
see.
of the cats?
I think that has to be a cat.
Oh, it
Sounds like a
must be.
cat. I just heard something coming down the
Yeah,
hallway.
same.
So, yeah, I think that is definitely a cat down the hallway. But yeah, go out and get your awesome Mr. Hinklejaw stickers. We'll be right back right after this.
I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
I want to play a game.
So you are afraid of something after all, huh?
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's alive! Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.
Get your limited edition Halloween sticker series at Etsy.com. Shop Mr. Hinkle Draws. 10 designs to choose from Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, Carrie, Thriller Michael Jackson, Frankenstein's Monster and the Bride of Frankenstein, Billy the Puppet, Pennywise the Clown, and Reagan from The Exorcist. Alright, so guys, make sure to go out and get your awesome Mr. Hinkle Draw sticker at his Etsy shop, Mr. Hinkle Draws. Awesome stickers. Do it and tell him that Ghost Freaking Talkin' sent you.
And Ghost Freaking Talkin', I love you.
We love you.
We love you.
But we're finishing up our episode on Ouija boards. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll definitely get a video out here where we're gonna, test it out and play around with it. But Ouija boards, like I said, The Exorcist was the spawn of. They say the Ouija board is what happened with the whole.
How she got possessed.
How he got possessed. Because it's a boy in real life, but they went with a girl in the movie.
Okay.
So, like I said, they basically took the idea of the actual event and then made it.
They made it
their own. But one movie that sticks in my head all the time with the Ouija board is Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
The very first Paranormal Activity, where it was probably one of the coolest scenes I've seen in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Where he's got a Ouija board and she's like, "That's fucking dumb. Let's go out to dinner." And so he leaves the Ouija board on the table.
And that thing just flies all over the place.
Starts flying and it starts
and then
spelling
it
things
stops and it just combusts.
Catches on fire.
It's really freaking cool.
I don't think I've even watched Paranormal Activity.
Whoa. What?
I think I've seen like bits and pieces of it here and there, but I don't think I've ever
we
sit
have
down
to get like girlfriends that don't watch horror movies
and watch.
Gabby doesn't
I've watched
watch anything
horror
too.
movies. I like horror, but like I said, after a certain point, it's just like I stopped watching movies. So.
Well, we're gonna have to remedy that fact because
add it to the list.
Paranormal Activity is in like my top 10
I know
horror
it
movies
is.
of all time.
I know.
So definitely have to get on that one.
But how many are there? Are there like?
There's like
4 or
5 or 6.
5 or 6 of them.
Wow.
But the first one is the one you really have to see.
Yeah.
It gets it gets kind of convoluted after a while.
Yeah.
Because then it gets into, the whole Santeria thing and stuff like that, and it's really weird how it spirals into that kind of thing. But it's really cool how they tie all the movies together, though.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, the one is like all time jumpy, where this dude starts walking through closets and he's into the first movie or into the second movie. It's weird. It's weird how they tied them together like that. But another line of movies that came out, and basically they became softcore porn movies after a while. It's called Witchboard. It was a 1980 something movie.
Can't say I've seen that one either.
Where basically, a guy brings a Ouija board to a party. Mm-hmm. They start going, playing with the Ouija board. It ends up being a malevolent spirit there. But did you guys hear something?
Yeah.
I heard Logan.
No, this was like a Siri.
Yeah, it sounded like Siri was going on.
Yeah,
somewhere.
but mine.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
I heard it like from his room.
I heard a Siri.
I don't know.
I don't have.
It wasn't. It wasn't Logan.
We'll have to check him because it sounded like someone Siri was going on.
Yeah.
So, and he doesn't have one. So yeah, it's weird shit happening tonight. But what was I? Oh, the Witchboard movie. He brought up Ouija board to the party, and a demon comes after him, starts killing everybody off, and basically like the second one on, it became softcore porn basically. So, and you're like, I'm gonna be watching it now.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a whole line of movies. I think it got up to 3 or 4 for Witchboard. So if you guys are wanting to go, and the first one's good. It was one of those 1980s movies that was kind of like on that list of horror. During that time where horror movies were like their pinnacle.
Yeah.
With Jason and Freddy and that
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a jewel out there. If you guys haven't checked out the first original Witchboard, check that out. But that is the Ouija board episode, ladies and gentlemen, of our 31 days of Halloween. So if you guys have ever had any experiences with the Ouija board, where can they write to us their experiences?
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
That's right. Where can they reach us?
At ghostft@yahoo.com.
That's right. Ghostft@yahoo.com. Write to us your experiences with the Ouija board or any kind of other paranormal experiences, and we will read them here on the show. So get out there, write up your stories, and send them in, and we'll get you guys on the podcast. All right, guys. So like I said, go to Etsy shop, Mr. Hinklejaws, get Halloween stickers there. Go to our merch shop, our spread shop, our unofficial sponsor of the newsroom where Nessie's sitting in.
Yep.
Go and get yourself some Ghost Freaking Talking gear. Those links can be found in the description below. Also, make sure to check us out on Facebook and
Instagram.
Get out there and give us some love there. Also, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube.
Click the notification bell to get notified when we push out a new podcast.
All right, guys. And listen to the podcast wherever you download your podcast. And we are now on iHeartRadio as well.
Nice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am your humble host, Nick.
I'm Trent.
And I am Nessie.
As always,
everyone has a story to tell.
Stay spooky.
Yes, stay spooky. All right, guys. If